Welcome back to Boominator TV. We've got no friend of ours, Micky, Theo. You've been on the channel before. If anyone's new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Micky, last time we spoke to you, maybe about 2 weeks ago. Obviously, there's been a lot of developments happened since. You know, there was a video I think you done with Coogan, where you called John a chicken and his manager a weasel, and John's said that he doesn't want to fight in the boxing ring. He wants to fight you in the field, and all that sort of stuff. You tell us how this all came about.
Yeah, the last interview I've done with Coogan, it wasn't about the chicken. The chicken one was before that. Because we had the fight scheduled for the 28th of May, and Spencer was meant to come back to us in 48 hours, which he didn't. I then rang him for 4 days later, constantly throughout the day, leaving nice messages. Then he decides to bring Noel, my trainer, and eventually the next day he brings me. And basically what he said to Noel, my trainer, was that John wants it on a big schedule, big auditorium, with all the bells and whistles and celebrities and his people there. So I said to Noel, I said, why didn't he ring me and tell me that? He goes, I did tell him anyway. He rings me the next day and he said to me he was in hospital and sorry about that and this and that, and he had a big toe injury or something infected and he was taking some paracetamol. I said, well, he could have texted me and done something, and he just put the phone down with me. Since then, he's come back and he's done a comment and saying it's all on. But he did call me out if I wanted to raise £250,000, and we raised the fee. He had someone that's going to be putting it up. What
was all that about? Saying that you got to put up £250,000 to fight and all that sort of stuff. Where did that come from?
That comes from obviously someone he knows that obviously is probably going against me, and he wanted to put the money up for me to fight in someone's backyard, which that wasn't what this fight was about. It was about making enough money for the NHS and done in an arena, so all the John's fight fans can see it, and obviously the amount of people I've got that supporting me to see it as well. It's all meant in indeed for a good cause. So that was just a target. One of the target he slipped offline, tried to get me to fight and do that, and it never worked because I was going to give the fight fans what they want to see in arena. Doing things behind closed doors for a silly amount of money, we can generate a lot more money in a bigger arena. So that's why I agreed to do it in October on their terms. So then we moved on from there, and then I've done a lovely video with Coogan, which was taken down. No intimidation, just speaking from the heart and everything correct. No insults to anyone. And then John comes out with this Raging Bull situation or series he done the other day, calling me a pig and this and that. He's going to smash me up and he's going to find me and do this to me and do that to me. And then he's offering me out in his back garden again, 10 acres of back garden or Billy Joe Saunders' place, But that's never ever been the case, The case was, the matter was, the call out was in a boxing ring, Queensbury rules, which he agreed to at the beginning. Now, this is the second time now. I think the third time, he's just trying to get out of the fight in the ring. And now we say he can't wear boxing shorts and don't want to expose his body. But then after that rant, he goes, I'll tell you what, I'll fight Mike Tyson. I don't scare from any man, I never turn down a fight. So yeah, let's get it on. Me and Mike Tyson, I want to fight Mike Tyson. He's just constantly calling out people. That's all he does. Yeah. But when someone eventually stands up to him like me, yeah, it's changed. He don't want to fight me. He's one of them people, unfortunately.
So I did notice that the video was taken down. Why do you think the video was taken down? The video done with Coogan?
No idea. It's very respectable, very put forward correctly. And to be honest, yeah, Spencer spoke to Noel, the trainer, and he said, look, let's do some nice videos on the way. Nothing, diplomatary and all that. And so it was a lovely video. So I don't know why John has come out and made that statement.
Do you think the video was taken down and then John had done that video on the same day? The video was taken down the same day, The video done with Coogan was taken that same day.
I can't remember. Was it the same day come out, John's rant?
The same day that John.
Oh, well, that says a lot then, doesn't it? That says a lot to what's happened.
To me, it looks like that he's got onto Coogan, or his people have got onto Coogan to take the video down.
Well, it sounds like it then, doesn't it? If it was on the same, I can't remember if it was on the same day. Was it on the same day?
It was the same day. Same day.
It was the same day. Well, this
the same day that video was taken down. Was the same day that John done the video calling you a Shepton Mallet pig. So he wants to fight.
That's it, Shepton Mallet pig.
Yeah.
What, he done like Shepton Mallet pigs? You don't want to get in a ring with a Shepton Mallet pig? What's happening? Dangerous. They're dangerous animals, aren't they?
What?
Them big pigs, I tell you what, they're lethal.
They're pigs, and they Shepton Mallet pigs.
They can have it, them pigs, mate. I'm telling you.
What?
I'll tell you what, I was in Greece once, a little Greek island.
Yeah.
And I come across a herd of these things. I'll tell you what, mate. They were trying to get out of this little fence, little thing, you know what I mean? But I knew that wouldn't hold them.
What,
I was on a motocross bike as well, you know.
What, a Shepton Mallet pig?
These pigs look dangerous, mate. I'll tell you what. And they were trying to get out. They were trying to get out this little, not even a pen, you know. And I was getting stuck in the mud. I'm revving this motocross thing I had, you know. Just travel around the country, going to find all these nice little churches, you know. And in the middle of nowhere, they come across these pigs. Oh my God! And you know what? They look like the Shepton Mallet pig, whatever you want to call it, but they're Greek ones.
Yeah.
But they're dangerous things. Apparently, they'll kill you. Them things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, don't underestimate a Shepton Mallet pig. You know what I mean? But listen, getting back to it. So getting back up to speed. So the video was taken down. He's made the threat to you. He wants you to fight him in the field. So what do you think his intention was? Why do you think he said all that? You think he's trying to get out the fight? I mean, a lot of people online have been suggesting that you have been getting a lot of support online. I've got to say, a lot of people have been saying that, you know, Micky Theo has always acted in a respectful way, apart from the chicken, calling him a chicken. You ever acted?
Well, that's not disrespect, calling him a chicken.
I don't think it's disrespectful, because you know what? At the end of the day, you got to have a bit of banter. If
that's all it is. That's all it is.
I don't want you to take that personal. I mean, you're not taking it personal, calling you a Shepton Mallet pig. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's just a bit of
banter.
And I think he's taking it very, very personal. Do you think he's trying to get out of the fight, which a lot of people suggested?
100%. That's what it looks like.
To get out.
100%. He don't want to fight.
And have you heard back from his people about if the fight's going to go on or off, or is it, you know, what's happening?
Well, yeah, Spencer rang up Noel the other day, the trainer, and he said that going on about something about the internet, what John said, you know, you might get a phone call from the police, and this is a bullshit. I mean, this is a complete crap talk. Yeah, he said what he said, and that's it. And I believe he meant what he said. So, you know, if people want to, they can say what they want. People in a day, you know.
Well, so from that back, he said that he's not fighting in the boxing ring, which called him a chicken, and he was fighting in the field. And now, apparently, the police are getting involved and saying the fight can't go on because the threats being made.
It's all bullshit. It's all talk and stories. That's what they want. They want that to happen. They want to pronounce that and all crap, you know. I believe they're saying that just another excuse, you know.
I mean, listen, the fight fans want to see this is going to be the biggest fight of 2020. Everyone's talking about it all over the world. It's so big, it has to happen. And the fact of the matter is, I mean, like, you know, like, where do you see? What do you see happening next? I mean, are they going to put out a statement saying it's on or off, or you know, you can't leave us fight fans suspense like this.
Listen,
We've invested a lot of time into this. We've invested a lot of time into this, and we want to know, is the fight on or off?
We want to know if the fight's on or off for them, yeah, not for me, you know. So listen, I think Spencer should just make an announcement, yeah. and say that John don't want to fight because he's scared, or he's a coward, or he's whatever he is, you know. We don't want to wear the shorts in the ring. Something, come out with something, you know what I mean? Just tell us, you know. Then we know. When you hear it from the manager, who's meant to be looking after his boxer, he should announce that the fight is off because John don't want to fight Micky, and end the story. Don't make a big issue. You have to throw you know, what you done the other day, John, was wrong. It was not needed. You're just I don't know. What can I put? Well, I don't know how to say it to you. You just put yourself down by talking like that on the internet, mate. You know, this is or was meant to be a charity match. You know, a boxing event to raise money for a good cause. Not the language you used. If the NHS heard that language, mate, God, they'd be ashamed that there's a boxer like you want to do something for them. You should have just humbled yourself like you did on the second video you made, and you say you're going to fight for a good cause and help the NHS. And you know what? Make people look at you as a different person, a changed person from when you just cut. You know, you've been on morning TV telling them that you took someone's eye out, you know, and you went to prison for it. Well, now you need to show the public that you're a changed man and you're doing this for a good cause, and they'll praise you for it. But no, you couldn't handle that. But then you had to come out with all this raging talk, yeah. Because you're not real at the end of the day. That's what I can say. If you're real, you'll come in the ring and we'll do it properly for a good cause. And when it's done, we'll shake hands. If you want to, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to forget all the bullshit and all the crap that you've been coming out with, and let's get it back on, John. You know, it's only words, it's only ban. We call it bantam. That's all it is. But you're taking it a bit more serious. But you know, this is purely a challenge because you said you were the strongest, fittest 54-year-old in the planet, which you're not. You know, I believe I'm stronger and fitter than you, and I reckon I'll take you up. I'm not on the planet. I don't believe I'm the strongest, fittest man, 56-year-old on the planet. No, because there's always someone stronger. So like you, just by saying that, you're calling people out. Yeah. And well, you have called out many people, and then you've just called Mike Tyson out. I mean, you're just a call out merchant, and you can't back it up. You don't have the balls to back it up, mate. Mike Tyson, you'll waste your time, mate. Won't even mention what you do to you in seconds. But Mike Tyson's not going to be taking any ban. Mike Tyson was offered £17 million for the top bare knuckle fighter in the world, and he turned it down. He's not going to go down that route because he's a bit more clever, Mike Tyson. He wants to keep it the boxing style. And I think there's a Evander Holyfield Mike Tyson 3 coming out, which is that's what people want to see, and that would generate more money than 70 million. You know,
definitely.
Be correct and come across correct as you're getting older. You know, people would like you more.
A lot of people are suggesting that that John Fury initially took you up on your offer because he thought you was just a bodybuilder, and he's done his homework on you and found out that you're a fighter, and you're no mug. And when he's done his homework on you, he's backtracked. What do you say to that?
Well, he's 100% backtracked. But listen, I wouldn't announce it or call him out if I didn't think I had it in me to do it, because I'd look a right idiot, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm calling out a big monster like John Fury. Yeah, he looks the part. He's big man, big strong man. And look, I'll be a mug. I'd mug myself off if I was to call him out and not stand up to it.
To be honest with you, nobody gave you a chance. They said this guy's given away 4 stone. This guy is never had a professional boxing match before. He's never even had an amateur fight, and he wants to take on John Fury, who's an ex-professional heavyweight boxer. You don't stand a chance, and it's not going to end pretty. They were saying R.I.P. Micky, Theo. They were saying all these things. And now, I mean, I don't like to say, but it looks to me like, I don't know, John Fury doesn't want to fight you in the boxing ring. He doesn't want to fight in the boxing ring. Someone who's got no boxing experience. That is
it's honestly, it's like getting in a ring with, I wouldn't even call it a novice, like a kid. What I'm giving, what my record is, I've got no record at all.
No
I've
record
got 0. You're getting in with less than a novice. I class myself as a novice. really, compared to what John's got, professional.
So
So what's his problem? Why don't he want to fight a novice? Someone that ain't had a fight.
why do you think he doesn't want to fancy? Why do you think he doesn't fancy taking you on in the ring?
Because he ain't got the guts, mate. That's the bottom line. It's guts and heart which makes a fighter at the end of the day. I got that. I've had it all my life. Yeah. And that's how I am. I don't brag about it. I don't talk about it. That was my work back in the day, and you become immune to it. Yeah. All this rage that he pulled out the other day don't mean nothing to me. If he bumps into me in London, let's see what he can do to me. That's not a problem. If he wants to front me in an arena or come up to me and element as a prize, I'll still knock him out. Yeah. People want to run their mouth. They're going to do this, going to do that. Well, you're talking to the wrong guy.
To be honest with you, right? I mean, if you're going to do something, you don't tell them you're going to do it, do you?
Exactly.
You don't warn someone. When I see you, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Yeah. You just do it.
Do you know what? When he's with his entourage, he's a strong man. Yeah, he believes he's a strong man. Yeah, it's like the time when he was shouting at Dante Wilder. He's going, "Bomb squad." He's going, "Shut up." Yeah, that one. Yeah, how many people was pushing him back, and he wants to go forward. When they start pushing him back, he wants to go forward again. It's all show, mate. Yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. We can't change what he is as a person. It is what it is at the end of the day. Listen, my offer's there. Forget what's happened, John. Let's move forward, mate. Let's do this for the NHS and like we planned to. I don't know why you've gone literally right off the track. Don't want to wear shorts and don't want to do this and don't want to wear that. Wear tracksuit bottoms. It don't bother me what you wear, Let's forget everything if you want and come in. If you don't want to fight, well, don't forget it. You know what I mean?
So his excuses were that he didn't want to wear shorts. You called him a
60-year-old.
Sorry?
He doesn't want to show his body, basically, and wear shorts. That's what boxers do, don't they?
Sorry?
He didn't want to wear shorts, or I suppose probably didn't want to show his top off, his chest and his whatever he's got. I don't know. I think he feels embarrassed getting in there at 50 years of age, showing his physique off. I'll put it that way. It's maybe a more correct way of putting it.
What do you mean compared to you?
I don't know what he wants to compare it to. He probably just don't want to show. I think he don't want to show the crowd what he looks like. I think he's embarrassed with what he looks like.
Do you know what? In my opinion, right? I reckon
you're 25 stone, mate. I heard you're 25 stone. Yeah, he reckons he's 18 stone. So you're going to look more out of shape than he is, isn't you?
Do you know what? I don't care what people think. I stopped caring.
You're going in for the fight, yeah?
You're a fighter. Caring what people think a long time ago, Micky.
Listen, you got heart. What? You got heart. Listen, you got heart because you've been in the ring. You're gaining again.
Yeah.
He don't have what you have.
4 times.
4 times. He ain't even done that. He might have as a professional, but he ain't done it outside the ring. There's no record of him fighting outside the ring. There's no record of him bare knuckle fighting out of the ring. It's just a rant. It's just a rage.
And I fought blokes half my age in the ring. You know what I mean? Exactly. I don't care.
Well, you know what? I take my hat off to you. You got guts and courage. Yeah? You're a man. He ain't a man. You're the man.
Well, so are you, mate? Because you know what I mean. It's like you was willing to lay it all on the line for a charity fight, and anyone who's willing to do that, I take my hat off to them.
Well, that's what you're doing as well. We're both doing the same thing. But unfortunately, there's a gutless person out there that's not doing it and trying to get out of it. Listen, don't go through the rigmarole. Just say or get your. If you don't want to say it, in fact, it'd be lovely if you said it, John. I'm not fighting Micky Theo because I don't think I've got the balls to do it. Finished. Or if you want to sit behind your trainer, your manager, Spencer Brown, get him to say it. It's no problem. But you've got to live with the rest of your life, John. And that's it. I've got nothing more to say to you, mate. You either want to fight me and fight me. I'll forget about all the bullshit. If not, just, it is what it is. If you don't want to fight,
is it on or is it off?
Sorry?
You want a statement. Is a fight on? Because we all want to know.
I think we all need a statement. We all want a statement what's happening,
What's happening?
And in a build up to a fight, there's always one side saying a bit, then the other side is phantom, that's what we're doing, and we're just trying to make it more exciting for the fans. But he won't even mention my name now. He won't give me a breath for fresh air through his mouth and talk about my name now. You know, he's just gone. I don't know what is in his mind or what's what. All I know is he don't want to fight me. So, you know, it is what it is.
There was another mega fight that was supposed to be on the undercard. Me versus Sam Jones. What's the
Sorry, Max, shut that door.
Yeah, there's me versus
Sam. I heard about that. How's it going?
Yeah, training's going well, mate. I've been training with Noel. Just putting it in, his muscle memory, and stuff, and just like, getting the ring rust off, and just training hard.
That's good.
And that's that. But I'm still hoping this fight goes on. I'm telling you, this fight is massive.
Everyone's hoping it goes on, but listen, it's down to John.
It's in John's.
Sorry.
It's in John's hands, because you want to fight, obviously.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said it's in John Fury's hands whether the fight goes on, because you obviously want to fight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to fight. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like I say, it's in his hands to come in and or even tell Spencer, let's get it on.
One would be nice to know.
Yeah. Listen, just come up and tell the boxing fans, the millions of people that are watching this and want it to happen. Yes or no? It takes a man sometimes in life to say things, and if he can come up,
leave it like that.
I'd like John to just humble himself and come up and say a little shout out and say, listen, guys, fans, whoever you are out there, thank you for supporting me and your great comments and whatever you brought over towards this fight. But unfortunately, I won't be fighting Micky, Theo. I don't think I'm up to it, and that's it.
So if John Fury turn around tomorrow, because this could be the case, he could have an injury, he could have a chronic injury, we don't know. He turn around and said tomorrow, listen, my back's playing up, my knees are fucked, or whatever.
Don't say that. You're giving him some firepower now. He can mention them things now.
No.
Good way out. That's the best way out. He's got an injury, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's the best way out. That's a good excuse for him to come out. I got an injury. He's broke his hand or something.
I'm not talking about excuses anyone's head, but the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day,
John, if you've got a problem like that, mate, and you're trying to get out of it, we don't believe you anyway. So if you come out with a statement like that, you broke your hand or you've done your leg or you've done this, we don't believe you. You're just getting out of it.
You know what it is? Because he initially agreed to it, it wouldn't come across as a feasible excuse now. Because he initially agreed to it. Like, you know what I mean? If I had a problem like that, I would say straight away, listen, blah blah, I can't. I mean, I've called out other celebrities, and they've told me, they sent me a message, direct message, said, sorry mate, I can't do it. I've just had my knee done or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that. But obviously, if he's agreed, then it's different. You know what I mean? If you John Fury now, what would you say, Micky? Your message here's the mic. Your message to John Fury now from you.
I'll just say, John, listen, that rant you done the other day wasn't on, mate. You didn't need to do that. You're just lowering yourself, showing people what you really are. If you don't want to fight me, just basically get on. You personally get on and say it on the internet, and there's no problem, mate. I don't have an issue. Just nice to come forward and be honest with people, and you got respect for that. That's what I've got to say to him. Let the world know what's happening.
So you want to be honest about the situation. Is the fight on or is it off?
Yeah, listen, like, big respect if you can come out and do that. That's from me anyway, and I think a lot of the fight fans would like that. And whether he's not up to it or he's up to it, it's respect at the end of the day. He's got up and said that, I don't care how much individuals hate each other, I don't really hate you, John. I just want to get a fight on you for good cause. But when you start getting personal, that it's not good. It's not good for your image, mate. It's not good for the public to hear that. Even a lot of fight fans, But some fight fans thrive on things like that. So maybe you you got them excited, but obviously you didn't get me excited. You just showed you what type of person you are. You're a true person to me by ranting like that, and it's just what it is at the end of the day.
Do you think you're trying to intimidate you?
100% he's trying to intimidate, but that don't stick with me. That doesn't mean nothing to me. Like I said, I've gone through that all my life. I'm just immune to it, so it's nothing to me.
There's a notion that goes, if someone's going to do something, they don't tell you what they're going to do, they just do it.
Exactly. You got it in one.
Well, we both got friends, mutual friends. Taste of Cyprus, Chris and Zach. I've got to give them a little mention, Taste of Cyprus.
Listen, they're doing the same for me, sponsoring me for the food and all that. Yeah, they've got a great. Chris is a great guy.
Yeah,
really respect what he's doing for me, and I mean that by my heart. I've got another few sponsors, like I Fancy That online casino. If you fancy a bet, go to I Fancy That. It's online casino, and you place your bet wherever you want, whatever bet you want to do. So don't forget, I Fancy That. The official watches number 2. They do exclusive watches at good prices. They beat most prices around the world. Any watch you want, they've got. Raymond Davis, another good sponsor, and obviously not forgetting Taste of Cyprus.
Taste of Cyprus, the
Mr.
best
Chris.
Doublars, Chef Taliers, and Crefticos this side of Essex, Hertfordshire, and North London.
That's the one. That's the one.
That's the
Don't
one.
forget the macaroni. You try the macaroni cheese.
I still enjoy it, mate. But you know what? I can't buy it now. So
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I might have a cheat day. I might have a cheat day.
No, you have to have a cheat day once a week.
You got to one. You got
No, you need it. What it does is speed your metabolism up.
Yeah. It shocks up with it. It shocks the metabolism.
What you want for one day, and then bang, your diet goes even better. Yeah.
Well, Micky, you know what, mate? Obviously, you know all about that. I'm going to take some tips and some advice of you. Do you know what I mean? Because I need to slim down, need to get fast and get nimble. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
This guy I'm fighting, he's a bit nimble. So obviously,
yeah, I've seen him. He's quite skinny, isn't he? He's
you know what? If I can drop 5 stone in 5 months, that's the goal. If I get down to 20 stone, I can move about. I can move about, mate. I can move.
You've got a lot of weight there, so don't drop too much because
I think
you lose a lot of strength if you do too much.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. But listen, mate, you've always been a gentleman, and you've always listened. You've always had time for me, Micky.
Always, Mr. D. I'll be there for you all the time, mate.
And listen, mate, we've got to wrap this up. But listen, thank you, and you're
welcome.
And I hope if this fight comes off.
And do you know where I'm going now?
No.
I'm going to go and have a bit of food. I ain't seen you for about 3-4 days, so I'm going to go down there today.
Yeah. Go down there, mate.
And I'll send your regards to him as well.
Send my regards. What are you having?
I'll just have a bit of chicken. And a bit,
yeah. Can't go with chicken
bit of rice, maybe. Just healthy chicken and rice, something like that. Bit of salad, yeah.
Lovely.
So all the fight fans listening to this, thank you for listening, and so thanks for all the support you've given us towards this main event. If it happens, please God, it does. And John, if you're listening, mate, let's try and get it back on. If not, please make another announcement, or Spencer, and let everyone know what's happening, please. That's what I ask for you.
Lovely.
I respect you.
You're a gentleman.
I try to be.
See you, mate.
Take care, mate.